From the RCN News Center in Bogota, I'm Brian Andrews with a look at what's making news from Colombia for Wednesday, October 22nd. Thousands of indigenous have put their march to Cali on hold following the deaths of two protesters in a clash with police. Marchers will wait in Santander de Quilichao for others to join them on their journey and then proceed to Cali on Saturday. The indigenous are upset with their land and recent investigations into the killings of other tribal leaders by the government. President Uribe recognized former Vice Chancellor Camilo Reyes for his 35 years of diplomatic service to the country, helping the world to realize the FARC are terrorists, not just rebel fighters. Explosions in the night. Somebody set off a petardo or little bomb near a police station in Bogota's Puente Aranda neighborhood in the west of the city. It made a lot of noise, broke some glass, and rattled some nerves, but nothing else. Police defused several other petardos found in the neighborhood in the early morning hours. The Army found a huge cache of weapons and ammunition belonging to the FARC hidden near the border with Ecuador. There were even landmines and other explosives the military believes the FARC was planning to use to blow up electrical transmission towers. Caught on camera, two women in Bogota are followed back to their apartment after going to the bank. This is what you call a fleteo robbery. The man on the motorcycle was part of the group that robbed the women of more than 6 millones de pesos. This is another important reason to always be aware of your surroundings when you return from the bank. But officer, can I slide you a 20? Transit police from Bogota sent to Barranquilla to help out the police force there discovered dozens of drivers were trying to buy their way out of traffic tickets. In fact, in the last 2 weeks, Bogota transit cops working in Barranquilla have arrested nearly a half dozen people for trying to bribe their way out of citations. Show me the money. A politician in Armenia, John Freddy Tamayo, made a campaign promise to donate money to a drug addiction foundation if he was elected. Well, 10 months later, after taking office, he still hasn't paid up, and his voters are holding him accountable. Problematic potholes. The Bogota City Council has created a special group to oversee the repairs of thousands of huecos, or potholes, in the capital city. The repairs have been ordered, but the work apparently isn't getting done, or isn't done up to par. Scholarship program. The Ministries of Agriculture and Education have announced a new plan to pay up to 75% of the college tuition for desplazados, or displaced young people from the Colombian conflict. The 8 mil millones de pesos in scholarship money is going to benefit nearly 800 young people seeking higher education in the fields of technology and agriculture. And Cali cleanup. Police officers, volunteers, the mayor, and local athletes turned out for a citywide volunteer effort to clean up the city. Volunteers picking up trash, painting walls, and doing whatever they can to make Cali look beautiful. Here in Colombia, many are keeping a very close eye on the U.S. race for the White House. After all, Election Day is right around the corner. While John McCain supports the trade agreement here, Barack Obama does not. And that is not stopping one costeño in Turbaco, Bolivar, from showing his support for the Democratic candidate. The house on the corner has become the center of attention in Turbaco after it was repainted as the unofficial Colombian campaign headquarters for Barack Obama. This is the only campaign headquarters for Obama here on the coast, he says. The Obama offices are being run by a local politician who supports the man who could be the next U.S. president. We want to promote him, he says, and we want him to understand the future of the U.S. means a strong relationship with Colombia. Locals are calling the corner house the White House, always full of people, both supporters and the curious. If I could vote for Obama, I would do it without a doubt, says this Turbaco resident. On Election Day, the costeños are planning to install a giant TV screen for people to come by and watch the returns, and they're planning an Obama victory party complete with champeta music. Coming to Colombia, have we got the weather forecast for you? We're going to start up here on the coast. Cartagena with storms, Barranquilla with storms as well. If you're going to Santa Marta, looks like you're going to have to avoid Tirana Park for the day. The mosquitoes will be out. The sunshine won't be there either. We fly over towards Valledupar. Full clouds, 24 degrees Celsius. On the border with Venezuela, 24 degrees and a little bit of sun coming out in Cucuta. Medellin checks in with rain and sun. Might be a nice night to go visit the Parque Lleras. In Manizales, the view from Chipre is beautiful, but not on today. You won't be able to see it because of the rainstorms that seem to be coming through the area. Popayan checks in with sun and clouds. Tumaco way down on the border with Ecuador, coming in with sun and clouds and 22 degrees Celsius. Neiva full of clouds, and also we have a little bit of rain happening in Ibagué, the capital of Tolima. Villavicencio, where they serve up the most fabulous mamona, which is a typical meat there. Sun and clouds in that area. Me Too checking in with a little bit of rain. And down in Leticia in the Amazonas, looks like we're going to have sun and rain and lots of mosquitoes, which is why when you go to take the flight to Leticia, they give you a shot in the arm to make sure that you are vaccinated against anything that might bite you while you're down there. But still a really cool place to go. We'd like to say a special hello to hundreds of English language students from the Gimnasio Al Paid School in Cartagena. They are now watching the news in English every day as part of their homework assignments. And we'd like to say goodbye today with the sounds of a costeño performer, a vallenato performer by the name of Alberto Tico Mercado, who has just issued his first CD. It's called Solo Éxitos, recorded in Valledupar. This is RCN News in English. We're bringing Colombia to the world.